And it looks like we are live. Thank you all so very, very much for popping on here and checking out our stories. My name is Rob Culpa, and I am just your regular guy coming to you live from southeastern Wisconsin. Super excited about my vitamins. Well, probably sounds a little bit strange, but we will explain a little bit more. So, once again, you all, my name is Rob Culpa. I about 4 years ago really realized that there was something I needed to do to change. I'm 34 years old. I was 30 years old. I felt like I was 80 years old. I was running and owning my own small video store. I was working 60 hours a week. I was doing everything I could the wrong way to try and lose my weight, to try and feel better, to try and have energy, and it just wasn't working out for me. Now, let me flash you back to that time, you all. I was 300 plus pounds. I was working 60 hours a week at my video store. I was drinking 3 energy drinks and a 5-hour energy shot every single day just to get by. I was taking so much caffeine. I think we tallied it up one day and it was like 1,000 milligrams. And I was still exhausted. I was still not sleeping well. And I was just not going in the right direction. And so we started trying different things. We started eating healthier. I started trying to go to the gym, but none of it could I stay regular on. It was so hard to do all of the stuff I had to do and then add in all of this extra stuff to make my life a little bit better. So one day my wife introduced me to the Thrive experience, 3 simple steps. So let me pause the story right there and tell you what the Thrive experience is. I'm sure you're seeing people on your social media. You've seen people talk about it, talk about how excited they are about their vitamins, and you're like, what in the world's going on? Well, I'm glad that at least you're giving us a moment of your time to tell you a little bit more about it because I think that it's going to help benefit you in the end as well. So, you all, what the Thrive experience is simply 3 steps you do right away in the morning. You take your 2 capsules as soon as you wake up. I literally keep them on my bedstand so I can take them before my feet hit the floor. And that's going to give me that little jump start in the morning. That's going to be packed with all of my vitamins, all the nutrients, all the supplements that your body needs that you're not getting in your regular diet. Then 20 to 30 minutes later, you mix up your lifestyle mix. Now, this lifestyle mix is actually a premium pre and probiotic. This isn't meant to be a breakfast supplement. You can actually still eat your regular breakfast or something along those lines. But by taking this vitamin or taking this probiotic shake mix right about 20 to 30 minutes after you take those capsules, that's allowing your body to move that supplement, move the vitamins, the nutrients, all of that ingredients into your small intestine where your body can actually absorb it at the highest rate possible, way more than anything you're going to find over the counter. Then you slap on your DFT. Now, I am super grateful today for mine. That's why it says I am grateful. But this is actually not just some sticker that we wear to kind of show off our products. This is actually nutritional technology. This is allowing my body to absorb nutrition throughout the day, which is absolutely awesome. And it keeps you from having to take a whole bunch of steps throughout the day. You just drink water, you eat healthy, and you start to notice a couple of little things. Now, back to my story. On my first day, my wife told me, you got to try these. I had seen the difference in her try it. And so I was like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. But she said, you can't have any of those energy drinks. And I was like, I love you, darling, but there is no way I'm making it through my day at the video store all day long without any extra caffeine and energy drinks. It's just not possible. But you know what? I did it and I made it through the day. I didn't fall asleep standing up. And I went, okay, if this is what it's going to do, that's great. I didn't see all this magical stuff everyone's talking about. If you go to the Le-Vel fan page on Facebook, you search Le-Vel on Instagram, you're going to see some really awesome stories. And I'm like, okay, well, that's not happening to me. Maybe it's not that type of thing for me, but at least, you know what? It kept me from taking those energy drinks. So I did it, and I did it right for the first couple of days. By my third, fourth day or so, that's when I really started to notice not only was I not taking those energy drinks, but I actually had a little bit more actual natural energy. I was doing things at the store like dusting shelves and kind of just doing a little bit more than I normally did, and I had a little bit more focus. But that was about it. It was around my 10th day that I noticed that not only was I doing more stuff, having more natural energy, getting more focus, but I was in a better mood. I just felt like lifted a little bit better. I felt kind of lighter, if you would say. And I'm sure in those 10 days I didn't lose any weight, but what happened was is I started gaining better nutrition. My body started working at a more efficient way and a better way. And so I was not only getting all of those benefits during the day, but I was actually sleeping better. That's the cool part about this, you all, is if you use that energy correctly throughout the day, when you're ready to go to sleep, you fall asleep really nice and fast, and you fall asleep a lot easier too. And so I was amazed that by my 10th day, not only was I noticing all of those things, but I was just getting really excited to see where it could take me from there. And ever since I started taking it, I take the same 3 steps every single morning. I've gained a lot more confidence. I go to the gym on a regular basis. In fact, I've even sold the video store to be able to become a health and wellness professional and follow my dreams because I've made some major changes. In the last 5 years, I've lost over 100 pounds. I've completely changed my mental state. And I've really learned that I'm here to help other people feel great and do the things that they want to do, but maybe just don't have that motivation or that drive to do. And I help them do that. So I absolutely love what my vitamins have done for me. These 3 steps have completely changed and revolutionized my life. And it's brought me some amazing friends and some people on my team that I just love hearing their stories. And that's why I do these Thursday night Zooms, Thursday night lives right here on my YouTube channel, is to be able to give you all the opportunity to hear other people's stories, to see it in their eyes, talk to you about how something as simple and crazy as their vitamins in the morning are doing so many amazing things to change their life. So first, I would love to invite my friend Kimberly to pop on here. Kimberly, if you go ahead and unmute your video and your audio, I'd love you to just kind of tell a little bit about what you were doing before you found Thrive and kind of what Thrive has done for you in your life.
Okay, sounds good. So my name is Kimberly. I was before pre-Thrive, I had my son. I was working a full-time job. I was going to school. And let's just say I was not doing well in school. I did not like getting up in the morning. I did not like staying up late at night to do my homework after coming home from work. And to be honest, I was not the mom I should have been to my son. Got introduced to Thrive from my sister-in-law. She messaged me asking me if I wanted to buy a 5-day sample. And I'm like, what does it do? And she kind of gave me like a little insight, like what helps with your energy. I think it should really benefit you with you being tired all the time. I go, okay, I guess I'll take a shot at it. I have nothing to lose. I honestly wanted to quit school because I couldn't just juggle it all. So I got my day one sample, or my 5-day sample, but on day one, I got up in the morning and I took it, but did not feel a thing. I was kind of a little bummed. I kind of messaged my sister-in-law asking her like why did you waste my time? And she's like, "Kim, this is an 8-week experience. You need to follow through on it." And I'm like, "Okay, what what do I have to lose?" Like that was my whole motivation behind this. By day 3, I got up early, dropped off my son to daycare, and I was sitting in class. I was there early and I'm like didn't know what to do with myself because it's like who gets up at 6 in the morning to get to an 8 a.m. organic chemistry class and be excited to be actually there. So by day 10, I was a better mom. I was going to work. I was actually doing better at school. I was not behind on my schoolwork. I was getting up early. I was being with my son. I would go to work every day and come home and be happy to spend time with him. I I don't know what I would have actually done without Thrive. And currently now being a mom of a 6-month-old and a 6-year-old, my life is really crazy. We still get up at night to do feedings for my 6-month-old. And I don't know what I would do in the morning with having to get my son to school if I did not have those simple 3 steps every morning. So I wanted to thank Rob for having me on. I love sharing my story. So thanks,
Thank
Rob.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. And it's so true. I can only imagine. I wish that I had Thrive when I was in college because you all, if you get a chance and you search Rob Culpa on Facebook and you find my page, you'll hear a lot more of my background, my story. I have literally gone from the darkest of darks and the deepest of deeps all the way up. And I really wish that at one point in my college career, somebody introduced me to Thrive, but it wasn't even around at that time. Jason Camper and Paul Gravett hadn't even come up with this concept yet at that time. But if it was, I guarantee you I probably would have graduated. But hey, at least now I've found my true passion. It was not theater design like I went to school for. It's truly helping people as a nutrition coach and as a promoter of these amazing products. And so I think that that's so awesome and so great that Kimberly, that you have Thrive to be able to help you through your school work while you're also taking care of your family and having that newborn. I mean, it's just got to be so amazing. My wife and I are pregnant. We're super excited to have our first this summer too. So I can only imagine. I love hearing stories of moms on Thrive and dads on Thrive. And so I can't wait to be a thriving dad as well too. Jennifer, if you would go ahead and pop on here and unmute your video and your audio, I'd love to have you share your story. You're still pretty new into the Thrive life. About how long ago did you get started?
So I actually got introduced to Thrive back in 2018. And my friend, she sent me a sample in the mail, and I'm like, I don't think I need that. You can probably just keep that. But she's like, no, no, I'm just going to send it. Take it, try it, let me know. So I'm like, yeah, okay. So I tried it, but like, joke was on me because I did like it. And then I
Nice.
actually took a step back. Um, I stopped doing it for a while because I got pregnant with my second baby and I was sick, so, so sick, like in the hospital 3 times, getting fluids. Like, I didn't want to take something and feel like I was wasting it, so to speak. So, like, I just took a step back for a little bit. But I recently started thriving again in December. And since then, like, I have not missed a day. I cannot wait to wake up every day to take my Thrive. Um, a little kind of before I was thriving again. So I had my second kid in May. He's going to be 9 months in a couple of days here. And I have a newly 2-year-old daughter too. So, like, my days are crazy. I've kind of just been winging it, honestly, because life with a terrible 2 toddler, man, the struggle. Let me tell you, if any of you have a 2-year-old, you know, like, it's crazy. And then adding a newborn on top of that, I just don't know, like, what I was thinking having 2 kids so close together, but, like, I wouldn't take it back for anything. They are my whole entire world, and they are my reason to thrive because before Thrive, I couldn't be the mom they needed me to be, um, because I wasn't getting what I needed. Like, I was running off empty and trying to, like, do everything, and I just couldn't. Like, I just was filling up with crappy foods and sugar and, like, 2 really large energy drinks a day and soda, and I hated how I looked, I hated how I felt. I just was crabby and just really negative Nancy, man, like, woo. But fast forward to December. I knew I needed to make a change because I was pretty close to my breaking point, actually. A lot of people don't know that because that's not something you just share with the world, but it's true. And I was laying in bed and I told my husband, "I think I need to start thriving again." And he's like, "Okay, sure." So that was my Christmas present actually this year, and it was the best Christmas present he could have ever given me. I Day 1, when I got that package, I could not wait to open it. I instantly just felt my brain waking up within the first 15 minutes of taking that, and I was just hooked. Like, I knew I never didn't want to thrive. By day 3, still feeling that instant energy within the first 15 minutes. My digestion had improved. I was not as bloated. My mental clarity and focus was more on point. My mom brain was lifting, like, completely. By day 10, I had all day clear energy. focus, mental clarity. My digestion was still great. Some general discomforts I had, I noticed, hey, where'd they go? They're gone. I actually was down 11 pounds in my first week of thriving again, just by adding what I needed, drinking more water, eating better. My body started just, losing some weight. I was definitely way more present, like with my family, friends. I was happy, generally really happy because I generally felt good. Like it was a good feeling, and I couldn't wait to wake up every day to take my Thrive. Um, I feel like I never don't want to thrive because I am now able to give my family the very best version of me instead of what's left. And I mean, I know my husband noticed the difference, so I think that's all that matters. And he actually thrives now with me. So I'm super excited because he he was drinking like 8 sodas a day. He's already not even touched a soda in 2 months. So that's like huge for him. And I'm really proud of his progress, my progress. Um, but that's his story. Maybe he'll jump on and share that sometime. He wasn't really open to it today because he's handling the kids right now. So I kind of just want to thank you, Rob, for having me on here, sharing a little bit of what it's done for me. And I just think everyone in the world should thrive because the world would probably be a better place.
Oh yeah, that is dang sure, and that's so awesome. I'm really glad that he's thriving along with you. We'll definitely have him pop on here sometime and do a couples thrive with you, because that's always fun. It's definitely something that I've noticed a lot, and my wife could totally admit to it too. She's seen the difference in our relationship, our ability to deal with each other. We're both very strong-willed, very proud people, and so sometimes you'll end up butting heads, and I'm sure everybody notices that, especially when you have an opposites attract type of relationship. And my wife is absolutely amazing, super awesome, but sometimes I just take it the wrong way. And I've learned, because I feel so much better now and I have so much more energy and I'm so much more productive, that I have kind of learned to work with that and understand where she's coming from, and she does the same thing with me too. So it's really helped our relationship a lot too. And if you guys want to watch a really funny video, go to Facebook and just search my name, Rob Culpa, and then search Thrive and Sex. It's a great video. I did it last year. It's really fun. It's really open. It's really honest. It's just a live video of me kind of talking about a question I had when I was out at the bar one night. Some guy had asked me a question about it, and I wanted to respond to it. So it's great. It's super awesome what happens once your body gets that premium nutrition pumping through, and it really does change a lot about you. And it's so much so that you can't help but tell other people about it. And so that's why it's so awesome. You don't have to be a promoter for Le-Vel. You can simply already just be thriving, or even just set up your free profile. So get to the person who shared this video with you and say, hey, can I get your referral link? I'd love to learn a little bit more. I might not be ready to order yet, but I just want to see a little bit more about this, see if it's going to be the right fit for me. And you can do all of that totally free. You set up a free profile with your email, and then you're going to get your own referral link. So even if you're not ready to thrive yet, but you love seeing other people's stories, share those stories. If your friends are interested, give them your referral link and get them connected to somebody like me, or like Jennifer, or like Kimberly, or the person that you're seeing caring and sharing about these products, and help them understand those products. But make sure you get them your referral link, because if you have 2 people that you refer that are paying thrivers, you get your product for free the next month. And for every month those same 2 people order, or 2 other people order on auto ship with your referral link, you get the average of their orders returned to you from Le-Vel in credits to be able to order the next month. And that can happen forever. I have literally met people who have never placed an order and paid full price because they set up their referral link, they talked to some people, they got them connected, they got their answers, they showed them how this is going to be better than the handfuls of vitamins you're already taking, better than the 3 energy drinks and the 5-hour energy shots that you're already wasting your money on. And at $5 a day, I'm saving so much more money than I ever spent when I was spending $15 a day just on those energy drinks. And then think about the extra junk food and the other stuff that I was throwing into my body, trying to convince myself, trying to convince myself that I am feeling good and happier. You know, like that's what it comes down to, you all, is that what you put into your body truly does make a difference. And if you're going to put premium nutrition into your body, you're going to see premium results. You're going to see premium energy. You're going to see a premium change in your life. And that's why we love these products. That's why we talk about these products. That's why we share these products with all of you. And that's why I'll be back here again next Thursday night with 2 more amazing thrivers ready to share their stories and tell you more about how 3 simple steps in the morning, getting their premium nutrition in, can really change your life. So thanks, you guys. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you, Jennifer, for popping on here. I really do appreciate you guys being open, honest, and being, just it's not easy to come on here and talk about your lives like that. And I'm so thankful that you guys took the time to do that. And for you guys for watching, thank you so very much. Drop us a comment. If you have questions, let us know what questions you may have. We'll gladly reach out to you and answer any questions you have. Once again, you may not be ready to thrive yet, but at least give yourself the benefit of checking out the information and getting all of the answers that you can get. So then you have the best basis to go off of making your decision. So thanks you guys so much. We'll see you guys next Thursday. Thanks again, ladies, for popping on. I hope you guys all have a good rest of your night. Love you all. Thank you so very, very much for watching. Please click subscribe here on the YouTube channel. I like to do other motivational videos. We do these kind of Thrive Experience videos all the time. I like to just kind of share some fun stuff on here too as well, and just be a little bit more of that positivity on the internet that we all know and love. Thanks, y'all. Have a good rest of your day.